kids getting their makeovers, and you're getting your nails done, and you're getting the eyelashes put on, and it's a wonderful thing. Glenda, thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here. I'm Victoria and Russell Walton, breast cancer survivor. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay. Get your tissues ready. Buckle up, because we get ready to go. So first I want to thank the makeup artist. Let me get her name right. Chalet. Chalet did all of this. She's here. She's here. Y'all see this? Thank you so very much. My nails were done by Amber. So thank you so very much. You did a great job. Now I'm going to ask you to buckle in, because from here on out, it's going to be a fast ride. 2007, they misdiagnosed me 4 times and gave me months to live. They told my family and my husband to prepare. 50-50 chance I'll be here later. 50-50 chance I won't be. I went home to my mother, check out the name, Daisy May, who got with all my aunties, and she did 2 things. She prayed over me and she asked me one question. Whose report do you believe?
Yes.
She said, if you believe the report, we're not going to talk about it no more. This is not about you.
Right.
This is about you doing the work for the kingdom.
Wow.
I didn't really get it, but I said, okay. Because on the inside of my mind, I'm thinking, I'm going back to work. Because I love my job. I love to make money.
Right.
I hate to drive.
Right.
Don't like all the people I work with,
Right.
but I love my paycheck.
That's right.
Now, I don't know what Daisy May talking about, but I'm going back to work.
Right.
Well, going back to work, I talked to God, and I said, I don't want to be an advocate. I want to work.
Right.
So he cleared out everybody in my office. Now, let me explain that to you. My director died of brain cancer. My co-workers died of breast cancer. They were in their 20s. I'm the only one left out of my office.
Wow.
So when God tells you to do something, if you don't get up and do it, he'll move things out your way. Okay? All right, so we go on to my surgery. I have my 2 lumpectomies, and I have my lymph nodes removed. Well, my lymph nodes removed wasn't a problem, although the anesthetic didn't take. So when they put me to sleep, I heard everything and felt everything. Ooh. So then my lumpectomy ripped open twice. They found me in the parking lot one day, and I thank God that the caregiver was a friend of ours, because he carried me back into my place. He thought I had been shot. So I have fallen through every crack there is to fall through. I've had the heart attacks. I've had the heart palpitations. I've had the strokes. My husband's found me unconscious in the hallway quite a few times. I lost my fingernails. I lost my toenails. I've had my teeth cracked. I have lost my sight for 30 days. I'm a type 2 diabetic because no one watched my sugar level. So now I take 5 shots a day, although he traces me down to give me the last 2. I try to get the first ones out of the way. But I'm telling you all of that to let you know, had I not told you, would you know? No. God did a good thing. And that's the part we're not sharing. We share all the bad side effects. We share all the horrible things. We share everybody that's dead. You know, my aunt had breast cancer. Where is she? She's dead. My uncle had cancer. Where is he? He's dead. We're not sharing that there's a brighter side. See, all of those things was a part of my testimony portfolio. My testimony portfolio is so thick, I can talk to any sister. I can talk to any man about any situation. When a female says, I lost my hair, I tell her, that's it?
Right.
Really?
That's all you lost?
Can I show you some pictures?
Right.
Really? You just lost your hair? Because I rocked my bald head. All the diva was in. Once I learned how to draw my eyebrows on so I wasn't looking scared, oh, I was hot. Oh, yeah, it was on and popping. But we don't share this side. We don't say you have breast cancer. But if you pray and if you believe in the word, and you believe you're healed, that's it. Are you going to go through? Yeah. Because how can you have a testimony without a test? How can you share to a sister that you've made it if you haven't been through anything? I can have anybody walk up to me, and by the time we get finished, we are having a shouting match in the name of Jesus. And that's what this fight is about. My mother, God rest her soul, told me, we lost my mother a few months ago, but I love the fact that she educated me about the Bible to a point where when things happen, I don't get excited. When the doctor said, there's a lump on the right side now, I said, okay. The chemotherapy was a weight loss program. I've lost 81 pounds. I can't do nothing but shop right now. My husband's right there. You know, he covers me now because the girl looks kind of good. Yeah. So, you know, the weight loss program was a good thing in my life with the diabetes. I'm okay now, but you know what? That part of my life I didn't get when I was going through, but I wrote everything down. Mommy said, keep a note, because when this is over with, It's not about you.
Right.
The women that you touch in your life will need to hear your side of the story. The women that you encounter in the elevator, on the metro, in the grocery store, they need to know. Show them that picture of you with your bald head and broken down and dark and dirty and feeling just like, ugh. And then show them the brighter side of this thing. Show them that, yes, you may have a death sentence. He may have given you days. He may have given you months. But hold on. That's just your physical doctor. What did your spiritual doctor say? Did you talk to him? Have you had a conversation with him? Did he tell you something? Did he break it down and explain it to you? Let me tell y'all something. Some of y'all believe what the doctor says, and I understand that. They have knowledge of. Yes, they do. But hey, when you talk to your spiritual doctor, and when you get your, I call my warriors my ride or die crew. When I get, let me tell you who my warriors are. My warriors are my aunties. Fatty Wick, Aunt Emma, Aunt Little Bit, okay? I'm down in the country. Daisy May, okay? Aunt Lucy, Aunt Ella May. Hey, that's where I'm from. My ride or die crew would say, we sending up some timber. Y'all know what that means? I got a firestorm going on up in my name. There were times I could not pray. And it was so funny. I call these flashbacks. My mother taught me at an early age, there may be a time in your life when you won't be able to say anything.
That's right.
But if you call him in your heart,
Yes.
he'll hear you. And I used to say, I got my limbs. You know, I can talk. I was a child. Oh, but when I had that stroke and I couldn't do anything for myself, when I had to have my diapers changed, when my nephew had to feed me, when my husband had to roll me over. You talk about talking to Jesus in your mind and in your heart. I was so glad Daisy May and Leonard taught me that I could talk to my Father in so many different ways. And he would send my angels to come and check up on me and see about me. If I had believed in 2007 that would have been my last year, and I let that settle in my spirit, like my girlfriend did. They gave her 2 weeks, and she counted down 2 weeks to the hour, and then she left me. She let that sink in her spirit. I said, Dee, that man don't know when you're leaving here. No man knows when Jesus is coming back, and nobody knows when he's coming to collect us. So I'm not going to let 4 months sit down in my spirit. I was getting my hair done until it fell out. Oh, my land. Let me tell y'all what happened. My hair fell out. I used to complain about how long my hair was, how thick it was. I couldn't stand it. And then I woke up, I had one piece of hair here, I had one piece of hair here, and I had one piece of hair here. If anybody watched In Living Color, I looked like Fire Marshal Bill when he put the hair in my mouth. Oh my God, it was hilarious. I wish my sister and I, God gave us this laughter, the spirit of laughter. I love it. I wish we'd taken a picture of that. I looked down at the pillow and I should have put a bow on it and walked around the mall. And when people asked me what was going on, I'm going through chemo, I lost my hair. I will never complain about my hair again, but I share that because you've got to get a spirit of laughter.
That's right.
You've got to get a spirit of, okay, Father, that happened. Now what? If you take me through something as simple as losing my hair, do you know that women will not get their chemo because they're so vain they don't want to lose their hair? How many of us know we can buy it in any color, any shape, any size? Like this whipped in on what? Thursday morning. Don't it look good? It's whipped in. It's on me. It ain't going to win. It ain't mine. But the girl looks good, don't she? I do that team thing. Well, I do that. But that's not a concern. I have 500 confirmed cases in Washington, D.C. of women who have breast cancer that's doing nothing about it. When I call them, I get cursed out. Am I lying? Husband, man, stop calling me. My mama died from it, so I'ma die. Stop calling me. My auntie died from it, so I'ma die. What do you care? Why do you care? And I have to go in with them. Look, you have children? Yes. Well, your children will go to Day. Your baby's daddy. Does your baby daddy take care of your kids? No. Okay. Does your baby daddy girlfriend like your kids? No. But that's where they're going. So if you're not going to take care of yourself for you, how about you do it for your children? Because if he's not taking care of them, oh, my mama's going to get them. No, baby. The law states that Day gets them. So, yeah, Day. Because I don't know everybody's name. Day. So if Day is not taking care of your children now, when you leave this earth, your children have no one to fight for them. And if the girlfriend don't like them, you know they're going to get locked in the closet. So now they're mad at you for leaving them with the girlfriend because they locked in the closet. Come on now, we all have heard these situations of the stepmothers that don't like the babies that come in their house. So if you're not going to take care of yourself, do it for your children. Do it for your loved ones. I have a mother and daughter right now, both of them stage 4. I met them last year and told them what to do. Guess what? They did nothing. They didn't go to the chemo. They didn't go to the doctor appointments that we set them up with. They did nothing. They called me and said, Vicki, what do we eat? What do you mean, what do you eat? You have to talk to Jesus now. I did my part. But that's what we do. We do nothing. Can we finally do something? Can you take care of yourself? If you know your neighbor is going through, can you go over there and check up on them? Take your girlfriend and get a mammogram. Take your friends, your co-workers. Black women were dying at alarming numbers, and we're dying at alarming numbers for the wrong reasons. It's because we're so vain we don't want to take care of ourselves, and or we take care of everybody else but ourselves. Can we please start taking care of ourselves? Can we please start making ourselves healthy? And now we just find out, guess what? They say, when you make it to your 5 years, you're a survivor, you're done, be gone. That's not true. Guess why? Now they're finding out, because when we get to our 5 years, we're not doing what we're supposed to do. We go right back into eating the fried chicken and eating the unhealthy things and not exercising, not drinking water, not doing the right things. They say, well, wow, the cancer's coming back, and it's coming back in such an advanced stage. We don't know what's going on. They now figured it out. After we meet our 5 years, we go right back into that routine. We do nothing again. We watch TV on the couch. We don't walk. We don't drink the waters. We don't eat the vegetables. We don't eat the fruits. We've got to stay in that healthy realm. We've got to do the right things for us. Now we're finding out in that 7th year when it comes back in such an advanced state, that's one of the reasons why it's coming back, because we stopped taking care of ourselves because we got relaxed. We're back on the couch. We got the fried chicken on the table. Ain't nothing wrong with fried chicken in moderation, but get some baked chicken every now and then with some vegetables and fruits. We're not doing that, and we have to get healthy. White women, they get the diagnosis twice as much as black women, but we're dying at alarming numbers because we fall right back into our routines. Am I right about that, Glenda? Glenda can attest to that. We've got to get better. I don't want to go over my time, so do this. Okay, because I'll get up here. We'll be shouting by the time I'm finished. So we found that out about the 5 years. So then we find out that we have this triple negative gene. And this triple negative gene, I'm not going to get into the holistic details of it because it scares a lot of women, but sometimes I need to scare y'all because half of us are hard-headed. I was hard-headed. I was. But now that I understand that we're prone to some things that no other race is prone to, we have to be proactive. I tell people all the time, one lady said, I don't want to lose my girls, but you can lose your life. I got a half a girl and a full girl. My husband and I, we still have fun. There's no problem with that. But there are other things that we can do. If you want to do the reconstruction, you can do that. If you want to go over there and see my man and befriend and get you one that slides in, and then you can hand it off to your husband until y'all get ready, you can do that. There are a lot of things that we can do now to prepare ourselves to be whole and healthy. It's not about what you're losing, it's about what you're gaining. You're gaining a healthier lifestyle if you take care of yourself. Okay? And I see the frowns, and I don't want to scare anyone. I just want us to understand that when it comes to us, African American women, we are number one for a lot of the wrong reasons. We're number one for breast cancer. We're number one for HIV. We're number one for AIDS. We're number one for diabetes. We're number one for strokes. We're number one for heart attacks. Can we please be number 2 or 3 for something? Can we? Can we please get whole and healthy and educate our community? Every survivor in this room, raise your hand. You're an advocate. You are an advocate. Whether you like it or not, it is your responsibility to educate the women in your circle, in your community, at your church, on your job, at the mall, at the nail salon, at the hair salon. It is your job. If you know somebody that's going through and you know they don't know about the resources, it is your responsibility. The Bible says once you know, you're responsible. You guys are responsible now to educate your community. We talk about resources, and I know Glenda is locked and loaded with resources, but there's so many available resources out there for us. There's no reason for us to lose our homes, to have to choose between your food and paying your medical bill, to choose between feeding the children and going to your doctor's appointment, to choose between your doctor's appointment and putting gas in your car. You don't have to worry about those things. Patient Advocate Foundation is your best friend. How many of you know about the Patient Advocate Foundation? love them. Okay? $400 every 3 months in gas cards. A $5,000 Amex card. All of my doctor visits were paid off. I had the chef coming to my house dropping off my food every day. Okay, they came to clean my sister's house. My sister sold her house. And I sold half of what I had, and we moved to Baltimore so I could go to St. Agnes. I didn't want to be a bother to my family, but my sister was my ride or die. I've got 13 sisters, and they all took turns taking care of me. But that man right there, my husband, that's for those of you who are rubbing on him, I saw y'all earlier. I don't mind. Coming on with me. I just want to let you know that's my ride or die. That man right there is the reason, one of the reasons why I am alive. He took the classes to learn how to give me my shots. Because I am a fool. If anybody at St. Agnes or Howard that's taking a needle, that's screaming at the top of her lungs and fighting the doctor, that's me. It's not a little kid. That's me in the back. Don't like needles, never did. And my port, which was here, clogged, and then they had to put it here. That one wrapped around my heart, and now it's here. So I have had a tough time. And every time I would fall out, or every time I would pass out, because if you hold your breath, I learned, you pass out so I won't have to look at the needles. So I just normally pass out. I wake up and he's still there. I wake up in the morning sometimes and I turn over and look at him and I'm smiling at him. He's like, well, I said, you're still here. You could have packed up in the middle of the night with all the medication I'm on. I would have never known you left until I woke up. And he's still there. So get you a circle. Get your ride or die team. How many have that ride or die team? Who have the prayer warriors that you can call at any time at night? Very important. But getting back to the Patient Advocate Foundation, once you fill out your paperwork, oh my land, I was spoiled. I had a limo that picked me up for my doctor's appointments. A few times I could not walk down the sideway. The man would pick me up and take me in the house, or he would see me coming down the steps. I don't know if I took too long or he just felt sorry for me. He'd come and swoop me up and put me in the back of a limo. I was the only one back there. I felt like a rock star. I said, I don't know what's going to happen when this chemo thing ends. Because, I'm getting my dinner cooked. I got the house cleaned up. I got a car picking me up. There was so much that was available to me. I talked to him in October. And you know what he told me? I was the first African-American woman that he had spoken with. Wow. How is that possible? How is that possible? The information is not shared. We get information and we do this. I ain't sharing with nobody because if they run out, then that's it for me. But if God has all, He knows all, He created all, how are we going to run out? That's why I love it when I get your emails. When I get her emails, I get excited because I know I'm about to learn something. And I try to bounce things off of her. We shouldn't be the only two doing this. I don't get anything else other than from her and Thelma Jones. Where's the rest of this information at for Washington, Maryland, and Virginia? Why isn't there more that we're sharing? We're not. And we have to do a better job. So I want to let you know that there's a bright side to this cancer thing. Is it scary? Yeah. Was it funny? Yeah, especially when I lost my hair. It was funny. But you know what? If you, again, get that team together, I tell people it is so important for you to make sure you keep positivity around you. I tell people to find their happy places and stay there. I had to block some sisters. I had to block some friends out of my circle. I can't allow you to speak death into me right now. I'm trying to live. I'm trying to get my happy place together. I'm trying to build this kingdom so that if I do leave, I will leave a legacy behind me that will allow the next people, the next group to come behind me. They will know what to do and how to do because Victoria and Russell Walton shared. It's very important that we do that. I applaud you for this spa day, and I'm going to implore you to do this once a month. Let me tell you something. Yeah. We're going to have to get you a grant. Because I love this thing right here. This is so needed. Can we give Glenda and her team a round of applause? Because she's here because of that. The nails and everything. I love this. But you know what? How many of you have had this before? You have. This is going on only for right now, right? I applaud that we do this in the summertime, in the fall time. I'm going to work with you to get a grant. Because you know what? When you look good, you feel good. Right about now, I can walk home. And he feels good right now. My husband is frowning because he knows what's been created. And it's going to be a hot mess driving in the truck today. What I want to do is I want to make sure that I'm going to make sure that I give you all the information to send out to your group. But how many of you are in need of something? And let me tell you something before you answer. I had a lady on Thursday that was getting evicted Thursday at 5 o'clock. She had 30 days to let me know she needed help. I need more than 30 days. Glenda needs more than 30 days. Can we do it again? Because as a community, we pull our resources together. But if your pride is that high, you're going to be homeless, hungry, and helpless. We can't help you if we don't know. And you have to let us know. And we'll do the best we can. Do we have a magical wand that we can wave and make it happen overnight? No. But I'll do the best I can. I'm not 100%. I'm probably like 75, 85. But if you put us with a team, together we'll all come together and make 100. I can't always do what you want me to do, but I'll do the best that I can. So how many is in need of something? Everybody has what do you need? Okay. Reach out to Glenda and I. Glenda, everybody knows Glenda, but just in case. Glenda, raise your hand because I'm talking about it. That's Glenda. Stand up, girl. Okay, that's Glenda. If you need something, again, let us know. What do you need?
I need some help with my co-payments for my radiation.
Okay. What else do you need? It's not. I'm telling y'all, don't email me tonight because I'm gonna let you have it. Okay. What do you need?
I just need prayer. I have a mammogram coming up next week, and my doctor has found some kind of concerns, so I just need prayer.
Okay. It's not just the three of us. Who else needs something? What do you need? Contract to finish that. Okay. That's Habitat of Humanity. Okay. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
I don't need it, but I know somebody who is going through treatment right now who needs help with her utilities.
Okay. Great being an advocate. See, that's what I'm talking about. I know it's not just 5 people. I'm telling y'all, don't y'all call or email me tonight because I'm going to get you. I really am. And then I'm going to tell everybody about you. Okay? Who else needs something? I need prayer to cover my husband because I know I get on his nerves. So I need all of y'all, when you pray tonight, remember Harvey. I do. I'm God's Renley, baby. It is what it is. And that's who I am. So I thank God that he's covered me with a husband. But I know there are times when I've come outside that he's wanted to drive on. I'm pretty sure he wanted to leave me where I was. Because we've been somewhere every day for this month. And since June, we've been somewhere every day. So I thank God that he's covered me with someone to cover over me. Because I get excited and I promise a lot and I do a lot. But it's because if I'm not here tomorrow, I need things done today. Okay? And if I'm not here tomorrow, please don't cry. Because there's a bright side over there. My mama's there, my children are there, my daddy's there, my granny's there. I got a family reunion waiting on me over there. So I tell people, if I'm not here tomorrow, today I was happy. And there's no one else that needs to be put in their happy place. Everybody has an understanding that if you need any resources, that we're here for you. Everybody has an understanding that breast cancer sentence is not a sentence, it's not a death sentence. It is what it is, and we get through it again. It was a weight loss program for me. Turned out to be a wonderful thing. Now we can do this right here. Yeah, by the summertime, your wife's going to be a hot mess, baby. But, we're going to keep it prayed up. Clothes ain't going to get no tighter. But she will be here. Yeah, God is keeping me humble right now with his stomach. I know what he's doing. I know my stomach, I'm humble, right? Yeah, but when this is gone, y'all gonna have to tap me on the shoulder because I'm gonna have my head up walking around the mall a few times. So I just want to make sure that everybody, one, has what you need, and we've already talked about that. No one else says they need anything. Two, that you understand that this is not a death sentence because we all understand that there are people that leave this earth every day that don't have cancer.
That's right.
Every day. Young, old, black, white. My mother used to say green, purple, black, or white. It doesn't matter. So cancer is not a death sentence. It's just a lifestyle. You have to adjust a little bit. If you lose your hair, just take the class, look good, feel better. Call one of the ladies in the back because like with me, I was drawing the McDonald's arches because I didn't know. I didn't have, I didn't know how to do it. But the girl learned. And then it was a hot mess after that. I had to do the skin care. I had a lot that I had to go through, especially with the stroke. When I had my last stroke, they told my husband to prepare. She's going to have to go to speech classes. She's going to have to go to therapy classes. I looked at that cane and I said, I can't walk with that with my heels.
Exactly.
You know, and then have no diamonds on it, but it's sparkling. I'm not walking with that. I told him I need to get my bedazzler out. I'm gonna have to glue some rhinestones on the front or something. I can't walk with that. If you keep that attitude.
Right.
When I see my therapist now, he laughs. He says, "You know what? You know you're not supposed to be here." I know. Devil comes for me, what, every 3 months? I fall out, blackout, seizure, something. Yeah, I know, he comes for me. But God says, oh no, she's on Ritalin, not that one. No, she can't come to the kingdom yet. No, she'll not sit still. No, she can't come yet. He covers me. And when I'm not covered, my prayer warriors cover me. I had my girlfriend say, you were on my mind last night, so I went in prayer for you. I was thinking, well, what happened last night that she had to cover me? I don't care. I'm glad that she did.
That's right.
That's what you have to surround yourself. When something happens, there are times I'll have a temper tantrum. Like, look, Jesus, I don't want no more tests today. Okay, I had 3 yesterday. I woke up with one, and now it's the evening. You're giving me another one. That's enough. But when those things happen, I'm so glad my ride or die says, hold on. You know what's going on? He's only attacking you because something fabulous is about to happen.
That's
And the next day, guess what? Something fabulous happens. I said, you know what, thank you. Thank you for reminding me, because I will hit the floor in the temper tantrum in a minute. Like, look, God, you got 1 billion people on this planet. Please tell the devil to bother somebody else. I'm tired. You know, or I'll say, I'm going to make me a Benadryl cocktail and I'm going to sleep. I've had enough of this thing. But I think sometimes my husband makes a Benadryl cocktail for me and I don't know, and I get a little sleepy. And I think that's working too. I think I'm going to put my bubblegum Benadryl up so only I know where it is. But when the enemy starts attacking, you know that there is something spectacular that's about to happen. I can attest to that. Each and every time he comes to our door, something happens. And I love sharing it, because normally it's something that I can share with my community. Love it. We also have our Thursday talk blog. I have a talk blog. And I need survivors to come on there. I'm interviewing a lot of survivors, but I don't have any of Glenda's survivors. I need y'all to come on my talk show and share the good news. Okay? I need you guys to body bless. I get a free giveaway. I'm gonna give it to myself. I'm gonna lie and tell you that right now. I'm gonna give it to myself, but I need y'all to give me a free giveaway so I can give it to myself and win it. But I need you guys on my talk blog, because there's nothing out there letting people know that we're here. Can sisters start sharing with sisters and letting other sisters know that we're here and we're surviving? We also have a nonprofit. Please get our information where we're doing a lot in the community. We're giving away a lot in the community. For those of you who are doing your own advocacies, please make sure you get our resource guides. There's a lot for you to get that's free. The books, the stickers, lots of free things in the community that you can start being. Put it in the back of your truck. So if you need the books, it's back there for you to give away. You never know who you're going to run into. Okay? So again, I'm Victoria Russell Walton. My husband and I have It's in the Genes.
Ashley Stewart.
And
Ashley Stewart.
oh, I love you. We are now in Ashley Stewart's signing up women to do 2 things. 1, to receive a free mammogram, and 2, I am now a navigation educational person, and I can sign you up. I'm not in person. I can sign you up to receive your insurance with Obama Healthcare. And let me tell you, Obamacare and healthcare, the healthcare plan is the same thing, people. Don't tell me you want Obamacare but you don't want the healthcare package. It's the same thing. People are trying to separate it. It's the same thing. So Ashley Stewart's, we're there October the 26th on Alabama Avenue. So if you know anybody that's in need of a 40% off one item, you'll get that if you come in there. Come in there and party with us and take pictures with us. But I love you guys, and Glenda, I thank you for the opportunity. This has been awesome. And again, leaves you with the words from my mother, Daisy May. If the left side hurt, use the right.
That's right.
Good, wasn't that?
Yeah.
Oh, just real and upright. You know, like all of this just telling you how it is wonderful.